Well, yesterday, as we got the All-Star reserves for the Eastern and Western conferences, one name that stood out that was obviously not an All-Star this year because he ain't played enough games, Anthony Davis. No longer an All-Star. Last year couldn't make the game due to injuries. This year just not an All-Star altogether. Ladies and gentlemen, where does Anthony Davis go at this point in his career? He's 28 right now. You know, this dude is an NBA champion that a lot of us, including me, I'm Laker Nation, we thought AD was about to take the reins from LeBron and be the leader of this Lakers regime going forward as LeBron starts to pull back a little bit. LeBron ain't been able to pull back. Hell, he's dealing with injuries right now because he's trying to literally carry this Lakers team to victories in the regular season to at least give themselves a chance in the postseason. Bruh, Anthony Davis is not an All-Star this year. How does that sound? I'm just looking at AD and I'm like, this dude, as skinny as he is, like this ain't Zion, who ironically he got traded for with all intents and purposes. This ain't Zion where the weight is an issue in the plus department, right? AD's obviously not overweight; he's a super thin guy, but he might be too underweight. I think this is a soul searching moment for AD. He's not an All-Star, and if you keep that up, that stuff starts to mess with your pockets when it's contract time. Seriously, you know. And the Lakers, obviously, I don't think AD is untouchable right now. If the right offer were on the table, I don't think the right offer's on the table because any team out there will at least want to see AD put together 3 months of good health. But I don't think Anthony Davis is now untradeable. I maybe would have told you a year ago, maybe definitely out coming off the bubble championship a couple of years ago, that AD was untouchable. I don't think that could be the case right now because he doesn't play enough. Too injury prone right now. And I think a great conversation for all basketball fans out there is, has Anthony Davis's better days already passed us? Will he ever be the player of old? It looks like this dude is trying to get to small forward. That's what I see. You know, he's 6'11", but I believe he genuinely wants to be a 3. You know, but again, he's too tall, too lanky, too long to defend on the, like any given night at the 3. I mean, can he stay in front of DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine? No. You can't play him inside because he doesn't want to play center. He doesn't rebound the way he used to. He can't bang if he. That's why AD doesn't want to play center. He's afraid that if guys start banging on him, which by the way, in the NBA today, this is as least ever centers bang on each other. But AD still can't stay healthy. AD's like, yo, if I'm playing against the Joker or Embiid, the banging that these dudes do would hurt me. My frame's not strong enough to withstand the punishment, which ain't as much of punishment as it was yesterday. Could you imagine AD banging with David Robinson, with Shaquille O'Neal, with Hakeem Olajuwon? And not even like star-level centers, just other hard workers like banging with Ben Wallace. Like he wouldn't be able to last. He could barely bang with some of the bigs that we got today. This is, to me, a wake-up call for AD. What do you want to be? Are you the guy that leads this Lakers team and becomes an all-time great center? Or do you just sit around and watch LeBron pass by Kareem and scoring, the Lakers be a bad team because you can't stay healthy, and you just be another Andrew Bynum? An NBA champion that nobody could ever take away from you, but an afterthought in Los Angeles Lakers history books.